meet you. Good to meet you. Welcome to Kenya.
Yeah.
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Welcome.
Pleasure.
Yes.
Pleasure.
Hello. Salama kabisa. Karibu. Yeah. Can I take This is as we wait for years. So rain is welcome many times. There was a time we just about a year and a half ago we came out of
First time is in the country, but my first.
where humanity started. So you have come home. Okay, so
Thank you very much. A big round of applause. 3, 2, 1. Thank you very much.
Excellency, thank you very much.
thank you. So have a good trip.
Thank you very much.
And we want to thank France for the leadership that they are providing in this matter. The crisis in Sudan is unprecedented. The level of humanitarian crisis is huge, extremely huge, if looked at in terms of the number of people displaced, the number of people going without food, without shelter, without security. It is a serious crisis. And we appreciate the role and initiative of France to bring focus into this area, which has been going on and worsening right under our noses. So we really respect and value the initiative that is being taken by France on this initiative. I think it's very important for humanity. The second issue is just to emphasize that the Haiti program is still on. For Kenya, we made a commitment through our president following the request from Haiti channeled through the United Nations that we give them support in stabilizing the security situation in their country. Of course, in between, the situation got worse, and there is a parallel process that involves the political agenda, where the CARICOM states are trying to put together a transitional leadership, civilian leadership, which would then provide the basis for the deployment of the multilateral support police force that we committed to. We are prepared, our police officers are ready, and we want to do it in conjunction with all players. And therefore, once this other process is done, then we shall be able to deploy at the earliest, since the teams are really ready. And it's in that process that we also hope and trust that we shall also get other nations also who have shown willingness to be part of this process to also come forward. And we really welcome the support, both financial, logistical, and of course sharing very delicate information to make this mission a success from France and other partners. I just want to emphasize to all that, remember, this is a multinational initiative. It's not singular. It's not Kenya alone. It's not France alone. We need everybody on deck to be able to make the Haiti intervention a success. On matters of infrastructure and transport, the French government has made a significant mark in the development of Kenya's roads and railway systems. I am pleased to note that Kenya and France have finalized the agreement to facilitate funding of the upgrading of Nairobi commuter railway. This project aligns with Kenya's sustainable urban development initiatives aiming to enhance transport services and mobility in Nairobi metropolitan area. The amount involved here is close to 20 billion Kenya shillings. The two countries have also agreed to expedite the implementation of a key project to create 8 socio, sports, and cultural complexes throughout the country that will be co-financed by the two countries to the tune of 10 billion Kenya shillings. The construction, which will leverage the Angola model, will facilitate access to sports and culture by creating tailored local infrastructure in our communities across the country. Furthermore, France is a strategic and valuable partner in the peace and security sector. It has played a vital role in the fight against terrorism and violent extremism on the bilateral and multilateral fronts. I wish to express my deep appreciation to the government of France for convening, together with Germany and the European Union, the upcoming International Humanitarian Conference for Sudan and its neighbors later in April, that is later this month. I am certain that the outcomes of the conference will positively contribute to the efforts to find a solution to end the conflict and alleviate the suffering of the people of Sudan. On environment and climate action, we have expressed our concerns about the existential threat of climate change and underscored the need for concerted efforts to address climate-related challenges. we have agreed to strengthen the bilateral cooperation between our two countries on climate action and step up our efforts to cut greenhouse gas emissions and strengthen resilience and adaptive capacity for priority green growth. We have also agreed to work collectively to advocate for a more reformed and inclusive global climate financing framework. We underlined the necessity to urgently scale up global climate finance and noted the need for an increased level of climate finance, including contributions from the private sector and other innovative sources. We emphasized the urgency to implement the United Arab Emirates Consensus, including on the just and equitable transition from fossil fuels. Kenya and France recognize the need for global solidarity in addressing climate challenges. We therefore invite all countries to join the task force on international taxation launched by France, Kenya, and Barbados to scale up development and climate action, as well as the expert review on debt, nature, and climate led by Colombia, France, Germany, and Kenya. Finally, let me express my gratitude to His Excellency Minister Stefan Sejourn for our successful engagement and recognition of the prospects for the mutual benefit of the people of our two countries. I affirm Kenya's commitment to deepening and broadening our bilateral relations with France, and I look forward to many more such encounters. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.